Hey guys, my name is Sandra Solomon and you are once again welcome to my channel. This is the place where I share fragrances that I really love and you are invited to follow. And today I am going to tell you about 4 flowery, sexy summer perfumes for women. First up we have Flowerbomb Bloom from Viktor and Rolf. This is a woody, floral, citrus, fresh and rose type of perfume. In the top notes we have pomegranate and mandarin orange. Then we have freesia, mountain air, Damascus rose and jasmine. And in the base we have some woody notes, and that is what I think makes this perfume really beautiful. The flowers together with the woodiness makes it not just floral and sweet, but floral and more interesting, like the woody notes often do to a fragrance. This is a really nice one, and it's not the same, but it kind of reminds me of Donna Valentino, which is another favorite that I will be talking about in just a bit. But let's talk more about Viktor and Rolf before moving on to the next. I would say that this does remind me of the original Flowerbomb from Viktor and Rolf, but it's more light and airy. I think this one is perfect for spring and summer. I would use it in the winter as well, but maybe it won't last so long in the cold weather. But however, this is a beauty that I think you can wear all year round, but it's extra nice in the summer. I think this perfume is a very feminine fragrance for flower lovers. It is an EDT, so the longevity and the sillage is not the best, but this is the kind of perfume that smells good right away, so when you use it you just bring the bottle or bring an atomizer and just reapply a couple of times during the day. I have read that some of the reviewers who love the original Flowerbomb doesn't think this is good at all. So if you prefer the original, maybe this one is not the one you are going to like. For me, it's just the opposite. I'm not a big fan of Flowerbomb, the original, but I really do like this one. So this is a really nice, light, flowery, woody summer fragrance that I think you can use both during daytime and nighttime. Just bring a pretty little dress and this one and you are good to go. Next up we have Narciso Rodriguez Pure Musk for Her. This is a musky, floral, powdery and woody fragrance, and it's so good in the summertime. Just like Viktor and Rolf Flowerbomb Bloom, this is kind of light and it doesn't stay on for that long, so you really need to bring the bottle of this one as well. I actually got myself a rather small bottle, and since it doesn't stay on for so long, this is one that I will probably finish quite soon. Moving on to the notes, and what we have is musk, cashmere and flowers. I'm guessing, I couldn't find any information, but I'm guessing light flowers. I mean white flowers, bright flowers, not rose kind of flowers. I think this is soft and musky, very feminine, very sexy, it's very light, and I think this is good for almost any activity that you want to do during summer and even going to the office. I think this is so soft, so musky, a little bit crispy. It's just so beautiful. It smells like a really wonderful white floral bouquet. It's clean, it's soft, it's elegant. It's a little bit soapy, but not in a bad way, and I am very sensitive to soapy fragrances. So if I say that this is a soapy fragrance in a good way, it really is good. And next up we have Gucci Bloom Nettare de Fiori from Gucci. This is a floral, fruity, soft, spicy and tuberose kind of fragrance, and it also has some animalic notes in a very, very nice way. It's very subtle, it's very, it blends very good together with the flowers, so if you are sensitive to animalics, I don't think these animalics will bother you. So some of the notes is ginger, rose, tuberose, jasmine, honeysuckle, osmanthus, musk, and patchouli. This is actually, I think, all about sweet white flowers. Tuberose, that honeysuckle that makes it sweet as well, and the jasmine that is just beautiful in this one. I think it's easy to wear, and I think it's not that kind of in your face that tuberose sometimes can be. I mean, you can definitely smell the tuberose, but this is such a good composition of tuberose together with other flowers that I think is just very, very beautiful and very well put together. This actually smells most of the flowers in the beginning, in the opening, then it dries down and you can more feel a scent of like nectar from flowers, and that is really nice. Some things that this gets not so good when the flowers from the opening kind of a little bit disappears, but I think that what is left is really beautiful, and I think it's a round, a little bit sweet and beautiful scent that stays. I would say that this is something like a floral heaven. This is like one of the best combinations of beautiful flowers together. I have read that some things that the longevity is not so good on this one. I don't know if it depends on which kind of climate or weather you're living in. I live in a country where we have cold periods and very hot periods, but I think this lasts actually pretty good for being a flower perfume. So I would say maybe for 4 or 5 hours, no matter what kind of weather we have. And I think this actually is also one that is quite strong. So I think that the longevity is good and the sillage is, and the projection is good. So if you think that taking a walk through a flower garden sounds like something you would enjoy and a scent you would like, this is the perfume I think you should try. It's really, really nice and good. And last but definitely not least, we have the one that I'm always nagging about, and that is the one and only Donna from Valentino. This is such a beautiful iris fragrance, and I love iris. This is also powdery, it has rose, it has some leather, some woody notes, violet, patchouli, and patchouli for that matter is often a flower I really don't like in my fragrances, but in this one it's kind of beautiful and it's just there in the background. If someone asked me if I thought this perfume smelled of patchouli or contained patchouli, I would say no, but obviously it does. Some of the notes is Bulgarian rose, iris, bergamot, vanilla, and leather together with that patchouli that I mentioned. This is my go-to perfume, no matter what I'm gonna do. If I am going out on a date, if I am going to the office or just meeting friends or just want something nice to put on me when I'm at home, this is one that I can always go to, and I know that I will love how I smell, and I know that others will enjoy it as well. This is rich, rounded, smooth, floral, sweet, and it just has everything that I think a feminine fragrance should have. This does contain leather, and I am a big fan of leather fragrances, as you might know. Here I can't say that I really can pick up a lot of the leather, but I do know that I really love the combination of iris and leather. And the leather gives the iris some kind of edge that I'm really into. I just think this is so crisp, elegant, beautiful, and just so well composed that I am so happy with this bottle. And I actually think that is something that, just that combination is something that Valentino does so well. They have so many fragrances for both men and women that I really love. And this is until now my favorite out of them all, but I'm guessing that I will keep discovering this brand and checking out their news every time they put something new out, because it's really good. And I know you shouldn't care about the bottle, but I mean, look at this. This is beautiful, isn't it? I love it. So the powdery, powerful touch in this one is so beautiful. So if you are into iris and powdery fragrances, I say this is something you will definitely like. So if you haven't tried it out yet, please do, because you won't regret it. All right, guys, that was it for today. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe to have more fragrance fun with me. And we are actually tomorrow celebrating Midsummers here where I live, where we do lots of fun things and eat good foods and make flowery things that we put in our hair. And my scent for the day is going to be Donna Valentino. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video, remember to subscribe if you want to see more fragrance fun with me, and tell me in the comments what you think. Have you tried any of these fragrances? Do you have other flower fragrances for the summer that you want to share? Please do, and I hope I will see you next time. Bye.